Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth and success effortlessly while others struggle their whole lives? Napoleon Hill spent over 20 years studying the richest men of his time, including Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, and Thomas Edison. From that research, he uncovered a simple but powerful truth: success starts with how you think. His book Think and Grow Rich, published in 1937, has since sold more than 100 million copies and is still considered one of the most influential self-help books of all time. The title might make you think this is only about money, but Hill's ideas go much deeper. It's not just about getting rich in the bank, but also in the mind, in relationships, and in personal achievement. The book is built around what Hill calls the philosophy of achievement, a set of 13 principles that anyone can apply to turn thoughts into reality. In this summary, we'll go step by step through those principles, explaining each one in simple language with practical lessons you can apply today. By the end, you will see why this book has changed millions of lives and how you can use its ideas to change yours too. Let's dive in. The first principle is desire. Hill says that every achievement begins with a burning desire, not just a wish, not just a vague hope, but a clear and definite one. He gives the example of Edwin Barnes, a man who desperately wanted to become a business partner of Thomas Edison. Barnes had no money, no special skills, and no connections. But his desire was so strong that he literally showed up at Edison's office asking for work. Edison gave him a chance, and over time, Barnes became his trusted associate. The lesson? When your desire is definite, backed with persistence, opportunities begin to open. The second principle is faith. Desire alone isn't enough. You must truly believe you can achieve it. Hill describes faith as a state of mind that can be created through repetition and autosuggestion. It's not blind faith, but a mental certainty that grows stronger the more you affirm it. Think of elite athletes who visualize their victory before stepping onto the field. That belief fuels their performance. In life, faith turns desire into confidence and confidence into action. The third principle is autosuggestion. This is Hill's word for self-talk or programming your subconscious mind. By repeating positive affirmations and focusing on your goals daily, you impress your desires onto your subconscious, which then drives your actions. For example, saying every morning, "I am building wealth by creating value," may sound simple, but over time it reshapes how you think and act toward opportunities. The fourth principle is specialized knowledge. General knowledge won't make you successful. What matters is focused expertise in a specific area that can be applied toward your goals. Hill points out that many wealthy people aren't the most educated in the traditional sense, but they master a niche and surround themselves with others who complement their knowledge. The takeaway here is, don't try to know everything. Instead, become skilled in something valuable and leverage teamwork. The fifth principle is imagination. Hill says that imagination is the workshop where all plans are created. There are two types: synthetic imagination, which rearranges old concepts into new combinations, and creative imagination, which draws ideas from infinite intelligence, what we might call intuition or inspiration today. Every invention, every business, every fortune begins with a spark of imagination. The message is clear. To grow rich, you must train yourself to think beyond the ordinary. The sixth principle is organized planning. A desire without a plan is just a wish. Hill emphasizes that success comes from developing a concrete plan and putting it into action immediately, even if it's imperfect at first. Importantly, he advises creating a mastermind group, a team of like-minded people who support and strengthen your plan. Together, you generate ideas and maintain accountability. This collective power often makes the difference between failure and achievement. The seventh principle is decision. Hill argues that successful people have the habit of making decisions quickly and changing them slowly, if at all. In contrast, unsuccessful people procrastinate and second-guess themselves. The world respects and follows those who are decisive, because decisiveness reflects confidence. If you want to achieve wealth, you must learn to act boldly and avoid the trap of endless hesitation. The eighth principle is persistence. Here, Hill is blunt. Without persistence, your plans will collapse at the first obstacle. Every successful person has faced setbacks, criticism, and failure, but they kept going. Persistence is the difference between being stopped by temporary defeat and turning that defeat into fuel for growth. He even says that persistence is a test of your desire. If your desire is strong enough, you'll keep pushing no matter how tough it gets. The ninth principle is the power of the mastermind. Hill defines the mastermind as the coordination of knowledge and effort between two or more people who work toward a definite purpose in harmony. When minds come together in this way, they create an energy greater than the sum of their parts. This is why successful entrepreneurs, leaders, and innovators often surround themselves with strong networks. Alone, you have limits. Together, you tap into unlimited potential. The 10th principle is the subconscious mind. Think of it as the link between your conscious thoughts and the infinite intelligence of the universe. Whatever you feed into your subconscious, positive or negative, is what it acts upon. That's why affirmations, visualization, and emotionalized desire are so important. If your subconscious accepts an idea, it will drive you to turn it into reality. The 11th principle is the brain. Hill describes the brain as both a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. When you focus deeply on your goal, your brain not only generates powerful vibrations, but can also pick up ideas, hunches, and inspirations from others or from higher sources of intelligence. In modern terms, it's like tuning into the right frequency. The 12th and final principle is the sixth sense. This is Hill's most abstract concept, an intuitive faculty that provides flashes of insight and guidance once you've mastered the other principles. He calls it the door to the temple of wisdom. While it may sound mystical, the idea is that through practice and growth, you develop a kind of inner compass that helps you make the right decisions at the right time. Hill ends the book with a warning about fear, the 6 basic fears that hold people back. Fear of poverty, criticism, ill health, loss of love, old age, and death. He insists that conquering fear is essential, because fear paralyzes thought and action. The key to success is replacing fear with faith, persistence, and a burning desire for your goal. In summary, Think and Grow Rich is not just about money. It's about developing a mindset of clarity, discipline, and resilience. The real wealth is in your ability to think positively, act decisively, and persist until you succeed. Takeaway: desire sets the target. Faith fuels the journey. Persistence keeps you moving. And imagination shapes the path. If you can master these principles, wealth and money, opportunities, and life satisfaction will follow. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more book explainers on success, life lessons, and personal growth, make sure to subscribe. And check the link in the description for more resources.